I really need to get this corn cultivated behind me, but I've got a few problems before we get there. And guess what? This year has just kicked my butt from spring till early summer, and now the hottest day of the year. I have not really got as much done as I would like to. That doesn't matter though, we got work to do and we've got to get it done. Now to cultivate, I have a few problems. First problem is we got to hook the cultivator up, which not that big of a deal. We just got to unhook the planter first, no big deal. But the problem is that we also feed fertilizer at the same time that we cultivate. So we have this big tank back here, and this big tank back here has to have a mount, and we got to finish that mount. It's all fabbed up, and well, it's all cut out pretty much. We have some gussets and stuff to add. We got a bunch of welding to do down there to make sure it's solid and ready to go. And basically, it's just a giant set of pallet forks to hold on to that big 500-gallon tank right there. 1/4 inch 4x4 square tubing. But before we get to that, when the tire guy set this tractor up, because it's a Deutz and they don't really, people around here just don't know, which is okay, you don't know what you don't know. The front tires don't have the right spacing. They're 2 inches off, but luckily the brand new set of case takeoffs we bought from Titan Machinery, they have obviously front duals, and this set has the waffle. This inside part is known as a waffle, is set up on the correct side. You're able to move those back and forth. So let's get this planter unhooked and get rolling. So this being a European tractor, it has the quick connect links on all the sides, where you use a little link ball to basically have a quick hitch, which I get, but I think in an American row crop farm, a quick hitch makes sense, but a quick hitch is almost 5,000 bucks. And these link balls are like 100 bucks a set for all three of them. So it's like, is it that hard to deal with the link balls? I don't know. I mean, tax write-off, sure. Buy a quick hitch. Let's go switch some front tires. That's one down, one to go. It was quite a task. I do tell you, these tires, they're not light at all, but got it did. It was kind of a pain in the butt to get the old one off. It was a lot easier to put the new one on, and I'm happy to say that the spacing looks right on. So let's get this other one knocked out. Hottest day of the year so far, so no wonder the GoPro's been shutting off and getting overheated. So I did get the tires changed, got it all set up. I went ahead and dropped the weight block off, and I did backed over to the cultivator because I do have to change the sweeps on the cultivator, and I need a set of bushings because this has category 2 pins. Those aren't bushings, those are just spacers in there, and I need 2 because I only have category 3 balls. So my wife is picking those up while she's in town. She'll be back later, which is, it's okay because I still have work to do on this part here. Like I said, we have to get that tank mounted on the front. So this is what I've basically come up with. It's basically, I based it off a big set of forks, like basically 3-point front forks frame. I've been welding, getting all that stuff ready to go. And then I've got to add some big gussets. So there's going to be gussets that come out about 8 inches here and come up to here and fill in this space right here. So I've got to get those cut. Problem is, I just ran out of acetylene, so I'm not gonna be able to cut that 3/8 plate without any acetylene. I think I have some extra over here, so I'm gonna run and go see if I have any extra acetylene so that I can get this done. Once those gussets are in place, basically it's just manipulating this until we get everything welded out. I'm not gonna worry about capping this right now. I'm not gonna worry about capping those ends right now because we just need to get going. We can do that later. And we also are gonna add legs to this, but I wanna wait until we're done and have everything mounted so I know how long I want the legs to be. So that's what our extra tubing over there for. And this is pretty nice because it goes actually pretty much all the way to the ground. So they don't have to be super tall legs. The legs just have to be tall enough to make sure that any of the tank stuff that's coming out of the bottom of the tank clears the ground. So that'll be pretty easy. I'm gonna go get some acetylene, and then we're gonna get all this together and get it hooked on there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a couple days. Are you ready to see it? You ready to see it? Wha-bam! There it is. All mounted up. You can see we've got the frame, the gussets, everything's welded. Not the prettiest, but definitely solid, welded. Front 3-point mounted 500-gallon tank. That way we can go out and weed and feed and get stuff done. But anyway, that's all I got for you guys today. God bless. We'll see you next time on American Beef Ranch.